So we are going to start with the name, predict, and balance equations. Okay? And I should have a periodic table up here to make it easier, but oh well. So lithium metal. What is lithium metal?
Alkaline.
My thing not working. My stylus doesn't work real well. Lithium metal is an alkaline metal. That's right. And is it bonded to anything here?
No.
Or is it by itself?
It's by itself.
So I'm just going to put Li. Li is by itself. Is lithium diatomic? Is it one of the star sevens?
No.
No. Here's the periodic table. Here's the lithium. It's hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, bromine,
Chlorine, bromine, iodine, right?
Chlorine. I miss chlorine in there. So lithium is not one of those. So it's just Li. It's not Li2. Reacts with bromine. Bromine is right here. Is it bonded to anything here?
No.
No. So if it's not bonded to anything, we have to double check for diatomic. Is lithium diatomic?
Yeah.
So instead of being Br, it's going to be Br2. Okay, we have element plus element. If we have element plus element, which of those reactions is it like?
It's gonna be the combination.
Two elements is a combination. We're going to put it together, and we're going to crisscross. So we'll go back here. We put Li and Br together. We got to figure out the charges. So what's the charge of lithium?
-1.
Bromine is -1. What's lithium?
Oh, +1.
+1. So what's the compound?
Just LiBr.
Just LiBr. So when we crisscross it. All right. Let me erase that so it just says LiBr. All right. So now that we have the compound, now that we have it, the prediction, now we have to balance. How many lithiums do I have on the left?
Go away, please.
How many lithiums do I have on the left?
1.
How many do I have on the right?
2. Oh, 1.
How many bromines on the left?
2.
How many do I have on the right?
1.
So what do I put in front of LiBr?
You just put a 2 in front of it and then put a 2.
Multiply the LiBr by 2. That messed up my lithium in the process. What are I doing now?
Put a 2 in front of the Li.
Put a 2 in front of the Li. This one is done.
That's all it is?
Yes. The hardest part is figuring out this part here, the chart, which one it goes under. So that's why you need to have that chart handy. Let's look at another one. Potassium metal reacts with silver chloride. Potassium metal, is it bonded to anything there?
No.
No. Is it diatomic? Is it a star 7?
No.
No, it's not one of the star 7s. All right, so that means it's just 1. It's going to react with silver chloride. So now we do have a compound here. So what's silver? What letters?
Ag.
What's chloride?
Just
Yeah, once we put two elements together, what do we have to do?
It's the Cl2, right?
Well, where does the 2 come from?
The diatomic.
Diatomic. Is this alone, or is it with something?
It's with it.
It's with the Ag, so therefore diatomic doesn't matter right now with Cl. We need to figure out the charge of silver and the charge of chlorine. What's the charge of silver?
+1.
What's the charge of chlorine?
-1.
-1. So when we crisscross it, what happens?
Just cancel.
Matt, you're here. Welcome.
Oh, Matt doesn't have a mic.
Oh, Matt doesn't have a mic? That stinks.
My mom is calling me, and I don't know what for, and my sister's also calling me.
Okay,
I
so
understand that.
Matt, can you hear me? I think it's joining too.
Please close my door, Ava. I don't care. Close my door. I'm gonna mute my mic. Hold on.
Okay, so we're back. So we need to analyze what we have here first. We have Ag and Cl. When we crisscross, it just becomes AgCl. Now we need to go to our chart. Is K, when I go over here first of all, is K an element or a compound?
Element.
AgCl, element or compound?
Compound.
So we have an element and a compound. So if I go over to the next screen, I'm looking for element and compound. What kind of reaction is that going to be?
Single replacement.
Right here. So that means an element switches places with one of the elements in the other compound. So if I'm looking at this element is going to swap with one of these two. Which one of these, when potassium reacts, does it become positive or does it become negative? Like I look at the other table.
When potassium, that's K, right?
Yes.
+1.
It becomes a +1. So is it going to replace the silver, which is a +1, or the Cl, which is a -1?
It's gonna replace the
silver.
Yeah, the silver.
Silver is correct because it wants to replace the similar type of charge. So
it just wants to go to a metal or something.
K is now with the Cl. That's right. The metal replaces metal. 9 times out of 10, that's what's going to happen is that the metal replaces the metal switch. The non-metals very rarely switch. All right, so K is with Cl. And that means who's by himself now?
The chlorine. That's diatomic.
No, chlorine is with the
silver.
Ag.
The silver. Is silver diatomic?
No.
No, so it just stays Ag. What we put K and Cl together. What do we have to do when we put anything together?
Check the charges.
Charges. What's the charge of K?
+1.
The charge of Cl?
-1.
So when we crisscross it, what happens?
They just cancel out.
They just cancel out to be KCl. All right, Matthew, you with us so far?
Type yes in 3, 2, 1.
All right, awesome. All right, so once we do that, once we get the product, what do we do?
Balance it.
We balance it. So how many potassiums on the left?
1.
How many potassiums on the right?
1.
Ags?
1.
It's balanced.
Chlorine on the left?
1.
And chlorine on the right?
It's balanced, yes.
It is already balanced. I know somebody said that about 5 seconds ago, but that's okay. I'm still going to go. Well, I believe you both did, actually. But we're going to go through the steps anyways in case people are not on the same page as we're going through it. Because I am recording this. All right. So do you want me to do another one or do you think you got it?
Man, I'll do
one in particular on this worksheet you want me to do? Is there one in particular on this worksheet that you're struggling with, or Matthew?
It's hydrochloric acid. Oh, HCl.
Okay.
I know how to do that part, but what are we doing when we like turn it into stoichiometry? What is that exactly?
Well, that's going to be the next worksheet.
Okay. So I'm caught up.
30, so I just need 100 points, right?
I heard background noise. I don't know who that was.
So am I caught up?
With this one, if you know what you're doing, if you know how to determine this,
Yeah.
then you're good with this worksheet.
How do we do
Okay.
number 3?
Yeah.
You want me to do number 3?
No, I just it says produces hydrogen gas as one
Yeah.
of the products. Do I just write the arrow and put hydrogen?
I'm at 130.
Yeah. So we have Na, sodium, methyl. Is it bonded to anything?
No.
Is it diatomic?
No.
And then
Reacts with hydrochloric acid, which I gave you HCl.
60 plus 30 is 9.
And then arrow.
Produces hydrogen gas as one of the products. So it's hydrogen by itself.
I would need
Is it diatomic?
helium.
Yeah, it is. So H2.
So that'd be H2.
Helium.
So basically, what it's saying is sodium a metal or not, or is sodium an element or a compound?
Element.
Is HCl an element or a compound?
Compound.
So if I look at this chart, I have element and compound,
Single replacement.
single replacement. That means it's going to push it out of the way. That means sodium comes in and it's going to push out that hydrogen. That's how we get the hydrogen gas. Who is sodium with now?
The H2.
H2 is by itself. Sodium with.
It's with the hydrochloric acid.
You could agree on that, I guess.
Okay, let me rewrite this.
Okay.
Na comes in and it pushes hydrogen out of the way. Hydrogen's by
Sodium
itself.
chloride.
Sodium chloride. What's the charge of sodium?
+1.
+1. What's the charge of chlorine?
-1. Just
What's the
cancel out.
compound?
Just sodium chloride.
It's NaCl. Okay, so now we balance it. Hydrogens are not balanced. What do I do in front of the HCl?
Red 2.
Now I have chlorine's not balanced. What do I do in front of the NaCl?
2.
Now sodium's not balanced.
2.
Now everything's balanced. Okay, are you good with this?
Hold on.
You need to do more. Isaiah, Matthew, what do you think? Are you good, yes or no? Okay, Matthew says he's good. Isaiah, you good? Aiden, are you good?
Yeah.
All right, I must go ahead and stop this recording because I think you guys can finish. I think there's only 2 more that you guys can finish up.
How
And
much
then
is 4,
we'll
5, and 6?
go on to the next worksheet.